Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you all to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta's 2020 Youth of the Year experience, Voices of Our Communities. My name is Amir Thompson with Auction Event Works, and I am honored to be hosting the event this evening. We're so excited that we can still come together remotely for this first time to announce our 2020 Youth of the Year for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta. We have a great night planned for you this evening. Atlanta's own Grits and Jelly Butter will be performing, getting the party started. We'll get a behind-the-scenes look at Willie's Mexicana Grill as they work to support tonight's candidates' watch party. WSB TV's own Jovita Moore will be talking to our candidates, answering questions and sharing some tips for success. We'll also get a glimpse of our amazing candidates' journeys towards becoming the Youth of the Year. And of course, this all builds up to the hard-fought and long-awaited crowning of the 2020 Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta's Youth of the Year. But without further ado, let's hear from the exceptional, the eminent, the illustrious, the fabulous Grits and Jelly Butter.
A quarter and dial this number. Tell them that I sent you. And if they ask who it is, tell them it's Grits and Jelly Butter. It's Grits and Jelly Butter. Sometimes it beats, yeah, yeah, yeah. The ones that we love give us so much pain, but it's alright. They're both in the sea. are Grits and Jelly, but let's Grits with a Z as we proceed to give you what you need. Where there's a flower, there's a sun, there's the rain. Oh, but it's alright, yeah. They're both running. I'll always come back to you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed to give you what you need, we are Grits and Jelly Butter. That's Grits with a Z. It happened the moment that you were revealed, yeah. 'Cause you were a dream that you should not have been, yeah. A fantasy, real. You gave me this beating, baby, yeah. This rhythm inside, alright. You made me feel good and feel nice and feel love, yeah. Give me paradise. Well, sure. Now I say, shouldn't I realize now you're the highest of the high? Sure enough now. If you don't know, then I'll say it's so. Don't ever wonder, so tell me. How long it's gonna take before you speak, baby? 'Cause I can't live my life, yeah, without you. If I could say, say, shouldn't I realize you're the highest of the high? If you don't know, then I say it's so. Don't ever wonder, baby. You might be more than just a one night, baby. You might be superstar and trying to save me. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, so tell me. take my hand. Only can rescue me. This is my prayer. I cherish today. I won't be afraid. I won't go astray. I wouldn't wanna lay a rubber love now from another. I want the money, yeah, I want a whole lot of it. I'm sure to be asking where the dollars at. I just wanna be success. I want the money, yeah, I want a whole lot of that. I'm sure to be asking where the dollars at. I just wanna be success. Said I remember, yes I remember, don't worry. I gotta ever forget. It's the first time and the last time we ever met. But I know the reasons why you keep your silence up. No, you don't fool me, no. 'Cause the hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. Stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all of my life. Yeah. Oh Lord, to a woman so heartless.
Now, I understand that tonight's event will look a little different compared to previous years. And although we would prefer to be in person, we had to do a bit of a COVID recalibration by coming together virtually as we still stay connected in the comfort of your own homes. Before we dive into the event, we want to go over a little housekeeping so that you're fully equipped to stay engaged with us throughout the program. First of all, if you have any troubles at all, please don't hesitate to call our technical support team at 404-882-8552. We've also made it super easy for you to give and show your support tonight for our local Metro Atlanta clubs. Upon registration, you should have received a link. If you haven't already, please open the link now and follow those step-by-step instructions. Once you're in, you can simply click on that donation button at the top of the home page, and from there, just select the donation amount that feels comfortable for you. If you don't see your amount listed, you can always customize your donation, and we won't hold it against you if you feel compelled to give more than once. Another way to give tonight is simply text the number 76278 and send the phrase 2020 YOY. That's 2020 YOY. They will immediately respond with a link. Click it and follow the prompts. And keep in mind, folks, you can give at any time throughout the event tonight. So if you feel inspired by these kids, these programs, or by any of the stories you hear tonight, which you will, don't wait. Go ahead, act on that inspiration right away because we need your support now more than ever. All right, now that you're set and ready to follow along with us, let's kick it back to Grits and Jelly Butter for another jam session. But before we do, check out who I was able to catch up with earlier today.
trying to play some games. Take some time and you think about it's really worth losing me. Why does it have to be this way? Why do you have to play with my mind all of the time? It's simple, I love it, having you near me, having you here. Our conversations, outrageous. You smile, then I smile, then say, this is getting personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while. Play such a beautiful moment. Ooh, yeah. Giving you the best of me. Amazing, amazing. Having you close to me. Amazing, outrageous. Giving you the best of me. Good morning. It's breakfast, lost track of time, but we had a ball. Let's catch a movie, then dinner. 2 nights tonight we'll just unwind and say, whoa, this is getting personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while and play such a beautiful moment. Ooh, giving you the best of me. Hey, amazing, outrageous, yeah. Having you close to me. Oh, oh, amazing, outrageous, something, yeah. Yeah, I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, it's alright with me. Let me be the one you come run to. And I'll never be untrue. Then says, alright. Y'all say, since we've been together, loving you forever. Yeah, it's what I need. Yo, if you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in a place to be. Yeah, if you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight book wallet in a place to be. Hey yo, why? Somebody tell me, why do people break up? Yeah, turn around and make up. I just can't see. You never do that to me. Yeah. 'Cause being around you is all I see. Yeah. Then you say yes. We ought to stay together. Yeah, yeah. Loving you forever. Whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wild in a place to be. Yo, if you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wild in a place to be. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are Grits and Jelly Butter. That's Grits with a Z as we proceed to give you what you need. Shouts out to the Boys and Girls Club. You know, yo, thinking of a master plan. 'Cause ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money is spent. Dig deeper, still coming over some lint. So I struck my mission, leave my residence. Thinking, how could I hurt some dead presidents? I need money, I used to be a stick-up kid. So I think about the previous things I did. Used to roll up, this is a hole up, and nothing money dumps. But still on nothing move but the money. But now I learn to earn 'cause I'm righteous. I feel great, so maybe I'll write just for a 9 to 5. And if I strive, then maybe I'll stay alive. So I walk up the street, whistling this, feeling on the bench, the bed do our best. A pen and a paper, stereo tape for me and Grits and Jelly, but a nice big plate of fish, which is my favorite dish. But without no money, it's still a wish. 'Cause we don't like to dream about getting paid. So I dig into the books of the songs we made. There's a test to see if I got pulled. Let's hit the Boys and Girls Club and get paid in full. Shimadeo, Shikashamalebayo. Don't look any further, further. Shimadeo, Shimadeo, Shikashamalebayo. Don't look any further, further. How can I move the crowd? First of all, ain't no mistakes allowed. Now here's the instructions, put it together, it's simple, ain't it? But quite clever. Some of y'all been trying to rock crowds for years. A weak ideas, y'all irritate my ears. Now is this the best that you can make? And if not, and you got more, then I'll wait. But right about now, it's time for the illest band just to move on and groove on and get up and move on. I got man moving on the bass and Colleen on the drum just smacking the skin. So get up, get down, we're gonna move the town. We're gonna wreck it with a funky sound, y'all, y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey. Shimadeo, Shimadeo, Shambalebayo. Don't look in it, yeah, yeah. Yo, yo, Shimadeo, Sheo, Shambalebayo. Just a taste, don't look any further. I'll always come back to you. Hey.
It is a true honor to have one of Atlanta's finest bands play for us tonight. But what makes it even better is that Grits and Jelly Butter have a special connection to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta. Some of you may already know this, but Ruben Royster is not only the bass guitarist for Grits and Jelly Butter, he is also the regional director of studios and production for all the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta. Before we hear the last set, let's check in with Mr. Ruben Royster himself to tell us more about his connection to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta and what it means to him to be here for this event.
Hello everyone, I am Ruben Royster and I'm the Regional Director for Music Studios and Productions here at the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Atlanta. I'm very excited to be a part of this organization because, like I said, I'm able to give back to our youth, inspire the next young talented individual to be the best that they could possibly be. This Youth of the Year Gala is very important because it's the first one that we've done virtually. So it's very important that we give our time and our energy and all our resources to making sure that these young people are the absolute best young people that they could possibly be. I'm excited to be here with my band Grits and Jelly Butter. Now,
I said a hip hop, a hippie to the hippie to the hip hip hop, and you don't stop the rocker to the bang bang boogie. Say up jumps the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm a rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. Woo! See, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. Up the first, they got a bang bang boogie. Boogie, up jumps the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop. Rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. And not so far, you heard my voice, but I brought a few friends along. And next on the mic, I guess it's me. Oh, come on, I'm gonna sing that song. I said a J-A-M, the T-J-B. The rest is F-L-Y. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these are reasons I'll tell you why. See, I'm 6'1" and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got 2 big cars, and that definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a sunroof Cadillac. After school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Hawks play basketball. Him and talk about checkbook, credit cards, more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker or a bum from the record, not a dollar till I made it again. Everybody say, hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? I'm gonna get a fly girl, I'm gonna get some spring and drive off in a Jeff OJ. I say, hotel, holiday inn. Said if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are Grits and Jelly Butter, that's Grits with a Z. As we proceed to give you what you need, shouts out to all the little boys and girls out there. We're gonna take you back on a magic carpet. I'm hoping to see the day when my people can all relate. Can you feel it? Some of y'all might know this song and some of y'all might not. Just press rewind. Listen. Sweet dreams are melodies. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. This is how we do it. Da 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 da. This is how we do. Da 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 da. This is how we do it. Yeah 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 yeah. This is how we go. This is how we do it. Our hands are in the air and waving from here to there. If you're an OG back or a wannabe player, see the hood's been good to me ever since I was a lowercase G. But now I'm a big G. The girls see I got the money, $100 bill, y'all. If you were from where I'm from, then you would know that I gotta get mine in a big black truck. You can get yours in a 6-4. Whatever it is, the party's underway. So lift up your cup and throw your hands up. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. Just lift up your cup and throw your hands up. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. Just lift up your cup, throw your hands up. Rah, rah, rah. Throw your hands up. Just lift up your cup and throw your hands up. And let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed all because this is how we do it. Atlanta does it like nobody does. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Straight up coming from the ATL. Yo, yo. It wasn't just upon a time not long ago when people went to money and lived life slow. Well, laws were stern and injustice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good. Then the little boy, his name, he came up the money, this is what he said. Me and you, kid, we're gonna make some cash. Robbing old folks and making a dash. They did their job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop, it's like he had a disease. He robbed another and another and a sister and a brother. Tried to rob a man, he was a DT undercover. My man Ruben grabbed him, told him to come down to the boys club and turn from a savage. He came down and got his life right, and that is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Until Joe does it like nobody does. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. Straight up coming from the ATL. This is how we do it. Yo, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are Grits and Jelly Butter. That's Grits with a Z. As we proceed to give you what you need. Shouts out to everybody out there being positive, making a difference. Yo, because that's how we do it. Come back to you. Break.
Now that is music. Thanks, Grits and Jelly Butter, for blessing us with your sounds. And thank you, Ruben, for all you do with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta. I know some of you may have just tuned in. So as I said before, my name is Amir Thompson with Auction Event Works, and I will be your host for the evening. We're so excited that you're all here with us tonight at the 2020 Boys and Girls Clubs Youth of the Year Experience, Voices of Our Community. We have a wonderful evening in store for you, filled with special guest speakers, and we'll hear from all of our extremely talented candidates as we build up to the announcement of our 2020 Youth of the Year winner. As you can imagine, it's an honor to hold this title. However, the hard work and dedication doesn't stop after the program is over. If anything, it motivates these individuals to go even further. In a few moments, we have the pleasure of hearing from the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta, David Jernigan, as he updates us on what's going on with our recent Youth of the Year winners. Also, as a special treat, he was able to catch up with our 2019 Youth of the Year, Kimberly Hurd, who recently competed on the National Youth of the Year stage. Now, I know you can't wait to hear all the updates and about Kimberly's journey. Before we check in with them, we want to show you a quick video showcasing these previous winners. Let's have a look.
Please give a round of applause for our Youth of the Year candidates.
I found a passion and a talent in creative writing, and that is all because the club staff showed me how to embrace everything that I am.
I just want to make a difference in their lives, like my Boys and Girls Club made a difference in mine.
A club specifically designed for young women just like me, who are having trouble finding their own voices.
The Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta, Youth of the Year,
Adrian Perry.
Kimberly Hurd of Barksdale.
Literally one of the best moments of my life.
Thank you, everybody, because you know y'all all have made an impact. You have helped make my club what it is today. Yeah, this is cool.
Thank you so much, and I'm gonna do my best.
Hello everyone, I'm David Jernigan, President and CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta. I'm so glad to have joined the organization this year and to take part in a movement that is shaping the lives of so many kids in and around our city. After years of serving thousands of students in my career in Atlanta, I thought I had seen it all, but I don't think anyone was prepared for the challenges we faced this year. I've been so proud and heartened by the passion and perseverance of our staff and supporters. The Boys and Girls Club really is like a family, and with that family, no one is left behind. Even as we face big challenges as a country, when I look at our past Youth of the Year winners, it gives me so much hope. It's wonderful to see these impressive club alumni and where they are today. Kai Hartman, our 2017 Metro Atlanta and State of Georgia Youth of the Year, is currently a junior film major at Howard University and is using her voice on a regular basis. In 2019, she won the Paul Robeson Award for Best Student Film Production for her piece on gentrification. A student of the Annenberg Honors Program and a Greenhouse Scholar, Kai has been a writer and photographer for the Hilltop newspaper and works part-time as a digital marketing consultant. Our 2018 Youth of the Year, Adrian Perry, is a sophomore at Albany State University. As an aspiring dentist, he's majoring in business management with a minor in dental hygiene. And Adrian is making an impact in his community through the ASU Kings Male Mentoring Program, sharing his voice and helping younger males to find their own. And last year's winner, Kimberly Hurd, moved through the Youth of the Year program, winning the State of Georgia and the Southeast Region titles, an honor we haven't seen in the organization for more than 30 years. And just a few weeks ago, she represented us in the 2020 National Youth of the Year competition. I had a chance to catch up with Kimberly earlier today and chat about her Youth of the Year experience. Kimberly, congratulations. You made it all the way to the National Youth of the Year finals competition. We're so proud of you. Tell us about the journey that you were on.
Feels like just yesterday that my Youth of the Year experience started. I mean, to think that it's been an entire year since I became Metro Atlanta Youth of the Year, and just to remember all of the people that I've gotten to meet and all the experiences that I've had, because I made it to a national platform, it means everything to me.
What did it feel like to win the Southeast Youth of the Year? Take us back to that moment.
All of my club staff were at our Barksdale Boys and Girls Club. My Metro Atlanta family was there. My parents were there. And I remember when they announced me as the winner, I just felt this overwhelming sense of pride. It was proof that it's a title that I earned. And so the feeling is indescribable.
Starting college in the middle of a global pandemic, what's it been like?
Who would have predicted that like a year ago? But I can definitely say that it took a lot of preparation for me to be ready for the semester. I mean, I tried to see who was in my classes and reach out to them via email, just because, you know, it is harder to maintain that connection when things are virtual. But by taking those extra steps and trying to, you know, overcome that virtual boundary, I think I can say that I'm very prepared for the semester.
So Kimberly, what advice would you have for this year's Youth of the Year competition?
this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and so I can say that it's definitely worth taking advantage of every opportunity that you get. I mean, the networking opportunities, the friends that you make. I still talk to my Youth of the Year candidates from Metro Atlanta. I still talk to my Youth of the Year candidates from when I ran 2 years ago. They're bonds that you don't break because you have that Boys and Girls Club family connection.
Kimberly, thank you so much for being here with us today. Kimberly, you make us all so proud. Let's check in now with Amir and this year's candidates at the Willie's Youth of the Year watch party. Are we ready to have some socially distanced fun?
Yes, David, we definitely are. We're backstage here at Willie's Youth of the Year watch party. We want to assure you and all our viewers that at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta, the health and safety of our youth is top priority. We've taken every measure to ensure our candidates and their families will all be able to enjoy tonight's program in a safe, socially distanced environment. Each of our candidates have their own designated table pod tonight, located 10 feet away from any other candidate pod. COVID protocols were followed to check in each and every guest tonight, including temperature checks and contact tracing. Masks are required at all times outside of designated safe zones. Candidates and their families have the freedom to remove masks only while seated at the table within the personally designated safe space. Of course, we would have loved to have all of you here with us tonight, but we also wanted to give our 2020 candidates an experience they absolutely deserve, even if it looks a little different this year. So let's get out there and join the fun. Come on.
How we doing out here? 2020 Youth of the Year nominees! Let's hear it! Come on! Come on! It's been a long, hard road. We are here now. Let's hear it, guys. Come on! Let's go! Come on! Excellent! Excellent! Guys, we've got a great program lined up for you tonight. I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy everything we have planned for you, okay? I'm going to send it back to David right now.
All right, it's time to get this program started and find out who will be named the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta 2020 Youth of the Year. Let's meet our candidates.
Community should listen to the teens. They know how they feel. They know their opinions. If I was Youth of the Year, I would try to open up more programs. Teens discover what they're most passionate about to really change the community.
Since I was little, I've been wanting to make a change in the world because I know it's hard. Especially during this time, I try to help kids that they don't have a lot. They might not have technology to go to school, getting people through this rough time.
I want my voice to be heard. I want it to be powerful so people will know this is me. I want to be safe. I want to be heard. And I want to be protected.
I definitely want to be the ambassador for change and ambassador for for an organization that has really poured into me tremendously. And I also want to be the voice for people who don't have a voice.
We are the young people. We are the people making a change. And when we grow up, everything we do right now is going to affect us later on, being that impact for our community.
If I was to win Youth of the Year, I would use my platform to elevate youth voices. The power is really within the youth. Bring more youth into the limelight and show what we can do when we work together.
I want to be a veterinarian, so I think it's important to save our animals because they help maintain and resource our ecosystem. Talk about climate change. Climate change should be something big and not small.
If I was Youth of the Year, I would use my platform to get more out there with other people, more opportunities for colleges, jobs, and start my own business.
I want to use my voice to help people understand that there's multiple opportunities in STEM. Well, I want to be an engineer, a biomedical engineer. They don't have to stay in one thing for the rest of their lives.
Teens speak up in the community because soon enough they're going to be the ones to change the world and teach the other generations, different things that they have learned and what they need to do.
Help younger kids prepare towards the right direction, and it's okay to be afraid. I know for me personally, I'm afraid to do a lot of things, but I push myself and put myself out there.
If I won worldwide with my voice, I would say be positive and be very happy. Speaking out about bullying is important because bullying is really pointless. You should uplift others.
It's really important for us to know what's right and what's wrong. And by thinking of ways that we can improve our community, we also become leaders.
You can have multiple things you want to do, have multiple purposes, take action in different things. You're more than just one thing, and if you truly put in hard work and effort, you can have it all.
Wow. After seeing that, I would not want to be in a judge's position tonight. They're all such astounding young people. It's just amazing. There's a ton of effort put into making this production, and I would dare to say even more so than a normal Youth of the Year event. So at this time, we would like to take a moment to thank all of our sponsors who made this night possible. First and foremost, this special evening of honoring Atlanta's youth is presented by our title sponsor, Bank of America. We're so grateful for all of your generosity and assistance in helping us continue our mission of building up our future leaders. Thank you. Next, we would like to acknowledge our select visionary sponsor. Thank you for your generous contributions. To our innovator sponsors and our pioneer sponsors, thank you all so much for your support. To all our champion sponsors, thank you. And a big thank you to our many advocate sponsors. And last but not least, we would like to thank all of our individual supporters, partners, board members, program directors, and volunteers. We could not make this happen without each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Okay, now that you met our candidates, you've gotten a glimpse of how challenging their experiences have been this year. So to expand more on the struggles our candidates and clubs have faced, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Executive Director for the Whitehead Boys and Girls Club, Deidre Tolbert, and also our fundraiser for the evening, CEO and founder of Auction Event Works, Magen Mcroberts.
Hi, I'm Deidre Tolbert, and what you see behind me is a collection of art from our talented youth across Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta. It's an honor to be here with you as the Executive Director of the Joseph B. Whitehead Boys and Girls Club. As a working mom of 4 kids whose ages range from 3 to 11, when schools began to close on March 13th, I was in a state of panic. I was scrambling to balance my work while figuring out my new job as a homeschool teacher. And I know that I was not alone. As I started calling the families at my club, it was clear that they too were facing significant challenges. Many shared fears of losing employment. Others faced challenges with food insecurities. Some parents were struggling to find the technology they needed to finish the school year at home. Luckily, the Boys and Girls Club has the most generous and loyal donors in the world. When I shared the challenges our families were facing, donors like you immediately stepped up. Because of you, this summer, we were able to distribute more than 120,000 meals, nearly 200 digital devices, hundreds of virtual programs, and more than $500,000 in scholarships to children and families. That's pretty incredible. Now that our doors are open, I'm delighted to be reunited with our kids and families face to face. For some clubs, that means acting as a distance learning provider while schools remain virtual. For others, we reopen again to provide the much needed care and support after school. Whatever the model, one thing is clear. Our kids and families need us right now. We're offering parents a safe and enriching place for their kids to go so they can return back to work. We're providing emotional support and a safe place for kids who need time to heal. We're helping kids overcome hurdles related to academic backslide. With each elbow bump, air hug, and heartfelt discussion, I'm confident that we'll get through this together.
That's right, Deidre. And I know it hasn't been easy. It's truly incredible what BGCMA has been able to accomplish this year, despite the challenges that you face. So thank you for sharing. Hello, friends. My name is Magen Mcroberts, and it is an honor and pleasure to be here with you tonight to help lead the charge in our fundraising efforts for such a significant year in the history of our organization. I think I can say with confidence that every single one of us got blindsided by the shutdown this year, and it's been humbling to be reminded of the power of our community, which also means the power of you. Tonight, our fundraising is obviously going to look a little different, but we trust that even though we can't be together in person, that we can still make a difference in the lives of our youth. So, while I'd usually be asking you to pull those bid paddles out about now is the time to pull those phones out and open up to your giving portal by clicking on the link that you just received. Or you can always send a text to the number 76278, type the word 2020 YOY just as it appears below, and then follow those prompts accordingly. If you're in our donation portal, you can simply select the amount that you feel comfortable giving tonight or customize your donation as you see fit. So here's the deal, my friends. I'm about to get real with you. The precautions that BGCMA has chosen to take this year to protect the health of their kids, parents, staff, etc., has incurred a ton of unanticipated costs, to the tune of about $500,000. Yes, you heard me right. That's $500,000, and we need your help. So here's what they've done to help keep their doors open. Number one, they've purchased masks, gloves, and face shields. They've also installed sanitizing stations all across the buses and clubs. They've upgraded their janitorial services and technological infrastructure to accommodate the needs of members during the school day. And friends, this is just the beginning. They did this because the kids needed it. They did this because the parents needed it. And bottom line, they did it because they care. And we know that you care too. How many of you out there can help support us right now? This is the time to make your donation, and I see we already have a few donations coming in, so I'm going to call some of you out. Jay and Diane Dayhoff at the $10,000 level, thank you so much for your support. I also see that Kimberly Garwood has just come in at the $500 donation mark. Thank you, Kimberly. And Michael Kahn is coming in at $5,000. Thank you to all of you. Now it is your turn, friends. Do we have anyone who can support us at the $10,000 level tonight? We know that you're going to donate what you can, when you can, but we sincerely ask that you make those donations sooner than later and larger than smaller, because we need your support now more than ever. Thank you to every single one of you who are pledging your support tonight. We couldn't do it without you. Now, let's take a closer look at our candidates' journey to Youth of the Year, and to introduce them, I have the honor of turning it over to one of our very own Boys and Girls Club's amazing faculty, and from the Grits and Jelly Butter Band, Ruben Royster.
Thank you, Megan. I've personally had the pleasure of meeting and interacting with many Youth of the Year candidates during my tenure here at the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Atlanta. And I can tell you, it takes time, hard work, and dedication for these teams to complete the Youth of the Year program. Let's take a look at this year's journey and see what it takes for these amazing candidates to get here tonight.
All right, welcome everybody. Each one of you was picked because you were seen as a leader at your community and someone that would represent yourself, your club, and the organization well. We're going to try to figure out how to do this fun and interesting in the days of Zoom.
YOY was actually really tough this year, being that it was completely virtual. You can't really interact with everybody how you want to.
You know, everything is online, Zoom calls and everything.
So it sounds like your internet's a little slow.
Let me make sure I got the right email.
No, you sent the email. I saw the email.
My computer is acting really weird, so.
You may want to tilt your screen. Caitlin, are you still with us?
Even though it was hard, we were honored to be a part of the YOY process this year.
My mentors, they helped me with editing, and they helped me come up with ideas of what I wanted to base my speech on.
My mentors have been uplifting me and keeping me positive, right there by my side every step of the way.
This is your opportunity to tell your story and your reality.
This little drawing here, that's just the outline to your story, the prongs of your speech.
Tonight, the exercise is for you guys to give us a preview of your speech.
Hi, my name is Lizbeth.
My name is Joshua Woods.
My name is Lynn Edwards.
I attend the Potting County Boys and Girls Club.
And I want to inspire other people like me into using their powerful voices.
Fantastic. enunciation.
I like how you started with a statistic because everyone loves numbers.
There were a couple of pauses, kind of where you thought you would stumble, but you held it together.
Selena, did you have a question?
I guess it's just a little scary knowing that there's gonna be people that are going to disagree.
Selena, I need you to hear this and hear it from me. Don't be a wallflower and hide back out of fear of insulting somebody.
For every person that you're worried about offending in the audience, there's also going to be someone in the audience that you inspire by speaking your truth.
I want everybody to say before they sign off,
Speak your truth.
Nice job, guys. I will see y'all very, very soon.
Next week, Jovita Moore is coming to do our camera readiness training.
Good evening to everybody on the call. It's so great to see all of your faces. I'm Jovita Moore. I'm the main anchor here at Channel 2 Action News.
What is the best piece of advice that you've gotten from somebody?
People want to see you. They want to feel like they know you. Over all the years that I've been in this business is to be genuine and to be myself.
How do you make your script sound unrehearsed?
I might trip over a word, I might stutter. Envision you're talking to someone very familiar to you, your best friend, your mom, your dad, your dog, even. Don't get freaked out by the camera or the greater, wider audience sitting at home watching you. You're the only one who can tell your story. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody.
So then tomorrow, preliminary, I mean, that's actually that's it though, right? I mean,
well, it's going to be hard. There's so many talented ladies and young men that we have in this group.
In terms of the speech, you want to have a lens all the time that this is a job interview, and the job for which they're applying is spokesperson for Boys and Girls Clubs.
Hi, my name is Twyla Walton, and recently when my mom, my dad, and my sister were all in the hospital, the club was there to help me.
Great futures start here. I'm a strong and firm believer of it because I've seen it firsthand.
Understanding our environment is crucial for our success in the future. The issue that our youth face is the lack of involvement. Many youth are ashamed of doing what's best to ensure their great futures.
I learned the importance of building a community that is accepting of all people.
And I'll use my leadership as one of my traits to get my point across to the world.
I learned that in becoming mentally strong, it's not a destination, it's a process.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Good luck. Take care.
hey guys.
I hope you guys were as impressed as we've been, working with them. Eventually, we're leaving here with the top 6, 3 of which are the finalists. And then the super judges will pick who the winner is from those 3.
Wow.
When our club doors closed in March, our teen services staff did not sleep all weekend. SATs were in full swing, graduation was around the corner, and teens were separated from their mentors, peers, and friends. I'm still amazed at how quickly they pivoted their in-person model to connect with teens virtually. They met the kids where they were, on Instagram. They held virtual counseling sessions with parents and seniors to talk about graduation, college, and job placement. They coached the teens as they navigated through SATs and applied for much-needed scholarships. They even pivoted their traditional summer work experience to virtual job placement opportunities to get kids the workplace experience they needed. While our teens were disappointed they did not have the senior year they expected, they persevered. 100% of our college-bound seniors were placed in post-secondary experiences. Our seniors applied for and received over $500,000 in scholarships. They got creative and celebrated milestones, memories, and graduations in new ways. Through it all, we were there for them. We were a listening ear, at times a nagging voice, but most importantly, a safe place for them to come and share. Our kids are being hit with so much right now, from fears about COVID to finding their place fighting against racial injustice. We've stepped up, as we have for the past 80 years, as the trusted mentors. We've supported them as they processed their emotions and found their voice, and boy, have they found it, as you're hearing tonight. I am so proud of our teens and excited to see where their leadership takes us as we enter this next phase of our journey together.
You will continue to see throughout the night the positive impact that these programs truly have on a young kid's life. Your $5,000 donation tonight can help fund the workforce readiness and career-bound programs you just heard Deidre talking about. These are experiences for teens such as college tours, resume workshops, career panels, job shadowing, SAT and ACT prep, and most importantly, paid internships. Can you support us at the $5,000 level? We see that many of you already have, and we'd like to call you out. Thank you to Darren Hutchison for your generous donation. Thank you to Lizzie and John Crawford. And it looks like Martin and Kim Neary just came in at the $5,000 level. Oh my gosh, okay, we just see that the Boys and Girls Clubs of America has also just donated $10,000, my friends. Yes, big round of applause. Thank you, we appreciate you. And viewers at home, this is your chance. Can you join us? Can you support us at $5,000, $10,000, or maybe even $2,500? Your dollars will go towards funding the incredibly successful leadership programs such as Keystone, which provides leadership development opportunities for teens through community service. It will also help fund extraordinary programs like the one we are all a part of tonight right here, our Youth of the Year program, and I know you're having fun. You've seen firsthand tonight what these programs can do for our youth, and we need your support right now. So, can anyone out there contribute at the $2,500 level? Just go into your phone, make a donation through the donation portal, or text to give 2020 YOY. We're so excited to thank a few of our donors who've already come in. Freddie and Greg Goldenberg, thanks to you too. The Greenbaum Family Foundation, we appreciate you. And Meredith Archibald, I see you at the $5,000 level. Oh, at the $2,500, and it looks like we have another at the $5,000 level. Tom and Patsy McNeil, thanks to you guys. All right, my friends, we are one step closer to finding our winner. I don't know about you, I am certainly excited and anxious. Let's turn it back to Amir to announce our semifinalist. Amir.
All right, friends, as Megan said, we're indeed getting closer and closer. And we know all of you have worked relentlessly to arrive at this stage tonight. I want you all to know this is just the beginning of all the deserved success that comes your way in the future. And to help with that, all 14 of our candidates will be receiving a $500 scholarship and tons of swag to commemorate their efforts of getting here tonight. Congratulations to all of you candidates. But now, we have reached the point in the evening where it is time to announce our 3 semifinalists. So without further ado, let's find out who they are. To start us off first, Twyla Walton from the Lawrenceville Boys and Girls Club. Congratulations, Twyla. Okay, our next semifinalist comes from the A. Worley Brown Boys and Girls Club and goes by the name of Regina Martinez. Good job, Regina. And our last remaining semifinalist for 2020 is the one and only Mr. Samuel Fambro from the Douglas County Boys and Girls Club. Well done, Sam. And once again, congratulations and huge round of applause to all of our semifinalists this year. Each semifinalist will be going home tonight with an additional $500, bringing their scholarship total to $1,000. All right, now that we know our semifinalists, we are one step closer to our winner. It is now time to find out who will be our 3 finalists for the 2020 Youth of the Year for Metro Atlanta. I'll name each finalist one by one, and then we will hear from each candidate shortly. Our first candidate who has made their way to the finals is Roderick Thomas Jr., representing Camp Kiwanis. Our second finalist for the evening is none other than Joshua Woods from the Jesse Draper Boys and Girls Club. And our third and last finalist for the 2020 Youth of the Year for Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta is Melissa Nyla Smith from the A.W. Tony Matthews Boys and Girls Club. Congratulations to all 3 finalists. No matter what the outcome is tonight, you should all be extremely proud of yourselves. And because you made it this far, our runner-up and our third place finalists will be receiving an extra $1,000, bringing their scholarship to $1,500. However, whoever our winner is will be going home with an additional $2,500 for a scholarship totaling $3,000 to put towards furthering their education. Now, our finalists have prepared speeches for you tonight, so let's take a moment and get to know our finalists better. To start us off, let's hear from our man, Roderick Thomas Jr.
As I take you on this journey, I'll be telling the life of a younger me. I was raised in a single-parent household where I was told to make the best with what you have. It was at home that I learned the roots of advocating for not only myself, but others. Growing up, I was raised on establishing your purpose and sticking to it. It was at the age of 15 that I discovered my purpose to be to help others. Good evening. My name is Roderick Thomas Jr., and I am 17 years old. I currently attend the Warren Boys and Girls Club and humbly serve as the 2020-2021 Youth of the Year for Camp Kiwanis. Having the opportunity to attend 3 different Boys and Girls Clubs allowed me the chance to discover new parts of who I am. I started my Boys and Girls Club journey in 2015 when I enrolled into Harlan. It was at Harlan that I discovered my passion for cheer and dance that has led to me being named the co-captain of my school's varsity cheer team. 2 years later, I transitioned from the Harlan Club to Thomasville Boys and Girls Club, where I was able to put my talents on display by teaching dance during the summertime. Briefly after Thomasville had to close its doors permanently, I started my journey at the Warren Boys and Girls Club, where I am now a leader in Nature's Kingdom for Camp Kiwanis, i.e. our LINK program. Giving happiness is a value I learned at the Boys and Girls Club. This is a value I've learned to incorporate into my everyday life and into the 2 businesses I was able to start before the age of 17. When granted the opportunity to become a LINK member in 2019, I learned the importance of building a community that is accepting of all people. It was at camp that I learned how to build true, genuine connections with others, and I discovered my home away from home. I remember when talking to other LINK members, we would set goals for working at camp. I remember I set mine to be to set an impact on the campers so big that one day they would want to come work at camp themselves. This is the same thing that happened for me at the age of 12 that has led to me working at camp now myself. At the age of 15, I lost a piece of my heart when my father passed away. It was then when my Thomasville Boys and Girls Club family was able to be there for me the most. I remember having a one-on-one talk with Miss Beth, a teen staff member at the time, when she told me the importance of not giving up. It was her encouraging words that I was able to take with me upon Thomasville having to close its doors permanently. Upon my father departing, I remember him reiterating the importance of getting my education and how it's a valuable thing. His inspiring words are what led to me wanting to start a career in the field of law. Being that I know I would like to represent people of color who are biasly judged by the color of their skin, I plan to become a criminal defense attorney. Winning Youth of the Year would allow me the opportunity to amplify youth voices. At the start of 5th grade, I joined a school organization called KIP, where the acronym stood for Knowledge is Power Program. I want to reiterate the importance how knowledge is truly powerful among youth, and how when we take that knowledge and apply it to life, we can shape the future into a better place, one day at a time. Thank you.
Wow, thanks so much for that inspirational message, Roderick. I see we're setting the bar high out of the gate tonight. Before we hear from Mr. Joshua Woods, I want to tell you about one of our amazing community partners. This summer, we joined together with Willie's Mexicana Grill to create conversation starter cards, intended to help adults start difficult conversations with the kids and teens in their lives. Willie's is also feeding all our candidates and their families tonight. Let's hear from them now.
We wanted to partner with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta because one of our core values at Willie's is we are family. We believe it is imperative to speak up and take action against racism and inequality. The conversation starter cards were a perfect way for us to do this. BGCMA Youth Development Professionals provided us with the questions, and we produced the cards to put inside of our family meal taco boxes during the month of July.
The community response we got was just incredible. People writing to us and posting on social media. It was really amazing to see the immediate impact of the cards. In fact, they were such a success that we decided to continue including the conversation starters in our family meal boxes through the end of the year.
Our partnership with Willie's allowed both of our organizations to use our voices and enact positive change in the communities we serve. We encourage you to find ways to do the same thing within your own community.
Good evening. My name is Joshua Woods, and I've been attending the Jesse Draper Boys and Girls Club for the past 8 years. And as a black gay teenager, I'm at risk. I want to talk to y'all today about how black members of the LGBTQ community are in danger and how you can help. 1 in 3 black transgender youth attempted suicide in 2019. While black teens only comprise 14% of America's youth, they account for 31% of America's queer homeless population. These staggering numbers show that black queer youth need our support now more than ever. Though formerly used as a slur, queer is now an umbrella term, used to describe people who do not identify as heterosexual or cisgender, and can be used interchangeably with the acronym LGBTQ. As a black gay teenager, I was fortunate enough to find a support system through the help of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta, but many other black queer teens aren't allowed this privilege. The club helped provide a safe space for me when I was going through a rough time at school and home. When I was in 6th grade, I was outed by a trusted friend, and for the next 2 years of middle school, I was relentlessly bullied by my peers. One of my bullies was a classmate and club member. After enduring his daily abuse, I had not reported to a teacher or club staff. When one of my closest friends noticed the abuse, but realized I had no intentions of reporting it, he took matters into his own hands. My friend told our teen center staff, Miss Crystal, who reprimanded the bully and helped me understand that I must take action when people push me around like that. While having these troubles at school, I also faced problems at home. My father had recently become absent, and I had to adjust to living in a single-parent household while also coming to terms with my sexuality. One of the only constants I had in my life at this time was the club, a place where I didn't have to worry about my home life or school peers. It is through the help of my club that I didn't become a statistic. While I am grateful for my club's supportive environment, there could be much more done in my club and community to help protect black queer youth. These youth need stronger support systems in place to ensure their safety. To begin, the club can implement safe space training for all staff, a program designed to increase LGBTQ awareness and allyship. If implemented, club staff will further understand the problems that these disenfranchised youth face, understand the role of allies in the LGBTQ community, and become aware of resources that exist in and out of the club for these vulnerable youth. This training will help club staff properly educate members on how to support their LGBTQ peers. Furthermore, every club needs a counselor in place dedicated to helping all members handle any problems they face day to day, in and out of the club. These resources will make the club better suited for handling any displaced members or members with mental health issues. It is only through allyship and listening to the LGBTQ community that black queer youth can begin to feel accepted. These strategies will help combat the suicide and homelessness rates that Black queer youth disproportionately face. I urge you all to help me give other queer youth a system that wants to see them prosper by giving back to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta. Thank you.
Okay, very impressive, Josh, very impressive. This is going to be a very difficult decision for our judges to make tonight, but we will find out very soon. Before we hear from our last nominee, Miss Nyla Smith, we want to tell you that the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta are proud to partner with businesses that align with our mission, vision, and purpose. As an organization that is investing $1 billion to advance racial equality and economic opportunity, our presenting sponsor this evening, Bank of America, is a perfect example.
The racial and economic disparities that have long existed in this country have only been widened by the coronavirus and amplified by the most recent acts of injustice. People around the world are coming together with greater urgency to demand action. At Bank of America, we know we all have a role to play to overcome the very real consequences of systemic racism and inequity. This includes individuals, governments, nonprofits, and the private sector. Racial equality and economic opportunity are deeply connected. That's why Bank of America has committed $1 billion over 4 years to address critical gaps in affordable housing, access to healthcare, employment and job skills, and the resources small businesses need to succeed. We can do more, and we need to do more now to further advance racial equality and economic opportunity for all.
Explain to me how gray clouds can be present in broad daylight. I'm wanting to express my joy while these dark feelings hug me so tight. See, this is America, where the color of my skin is no longer seen as a beautiful outer feature, but as a weapon to society, the cause of one's anxiety. I can no longer sit here silently. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nyla Smith, and I am the A.W. Tony Matthews Proud Youth of the Year. What you just heard was an excerpt of a poem I wrote in July of 2020 titled True Colors. It was a display of emotions that I have experienced since my 3rd grade year of elementary school, the year that I first experienced racial tension. It began with a classmate making racial slurs and comments towards the color of my skin and the texture of my hair. With me already trying to overcome obstacles of my own, while living in a single-parent home and recently experiencing the loss of my grandfather, her harsh words simply felt like another reason to grieve. They caused me to feel incomplete, and it was as if I lost power and control over my own identity. But if I may fast forward you to my 4th grade year of elementary school, the year that my life transformed for the better, the year that my outlook on life had changed, the year that my life was no longer limited to the walls of a single-parent home and a demanding schoolhouse, the year that opportunities began to flow like a river for me. Or, in other words, the year that I first entered my Boys and Girls Club. When I walked through those doors, I felt an atmosphere that I had never felt before. One that was welcoming while also comforting, supporting me in my circumstance. An atmosphere filled with positivity and diversity, allowing me to feel complete. The Boys and Girls Club staff were ready to allow me to become a part of the Boys and Girls Club family through programs such as Keystone, a student-led leadership club allowing leaders like myself to reach out to the community along with the Boys and Girls Club. I'm grateful to say that in the midst of a pandemic and being sheltered in place, that the Boys and Girls Club as a whole has not ceased to provide club members with opportunities. Most recently, my club gave me the opportunity to speak about racial tension and racial reconciliation, a topic very important to me as a member of the Black community. I was able to give a presentation focused on racial equity, encouraging adults that they too can bring about racial reconciliation and racial equity. starting with the simple acronym, RISK. R-I-S-K. The R, standing for building relationships. The I, to be intentional. The S, to start at home and to speak up. And the K, to gain knowledge. Being able to use my voice to prevent racial tension, which I have been a witness and a victim of, caused me to feel that I was not a weapon to society, but rather one of the many voices for the future. I can now say with confidence that I am not a weapon to society, and that I hold complete power and control over my own identity. That I will become the flourishing entrepreneur that I know I can be, and to study abroad in France to pursue my interests in international studies. In closing, please see me as a strong Black female, but aside from my skin, as one who is capable of being an advocate of change. I yearn to be Youth of the Year, to be the ambassador for an organization that has poured into my life tremendously. My Boys and Girls Club has made me feel complete, and as Youth of the Year, I will show that we can continue to complete the lives of youth. My name is Nyla Smith, and I am D.A.W. Tony Matthews, proud Youth of the Year. Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome back, friends. We are back in the Harlan Club, and we are moments away from finding out who the winner is going to be. You just heard from Nyla. Nyla, what a powerful message you shared with us. I loved that portion of the poem, and I want to hear the whole thing. I also want to give some credit to Roderick. That was such an amazing speech from you, and I cannot believe that you've started 2 businesses even before you were 17. Like, please teach me. And then also, Josh, I just love your bravery and your courage to share who you are and not be afraid of that. You inspire me and inspire so many of us. Friends, I know that we are riding on the heels of a very tumultuous election and that this is a sensitive time and there's so much unknown with health and safety and everything that's ahead of us. And I just personally am so inspired to know that these are the youth that are stepping into our future leaders of tomorrow. So thank you to all of our candidates, all of our finalists, and to our winner, soon to be announced in just a few moments. But before we go to that, I actually want to announce also some of our donors that have come in tonight. So many of you have showed up. I have a paper here hot off the press so that I can shout some of you out. First and foremost, let's give some mad credit to Condoleezza Rice, who came in with a $10,000 match donation tonight. That means that for every dollar that you donate, she is going to match that donation up to $10,000. So thank you, Condoleezza Rice. I'd also like to thank Kevin and Heather Sigler. Thank you for your $10,000 donation. At the $5,000 level, we had Miss Susan Ward, Steve Cook, and Georgia Power, who came in at the $5,000 level in addition to their $15,000 sponsorship. So thank you to Georgia Power. We also had the Rockdale Family Foundation come in at $2,500. Oh, and I see Bob Coggin actually gave $3,000. Thank you, Bob. At the $1,000 donation level, we have Jay Tucker Family Foundation. We have Ray and Mary Goff, Springbot, Vicky Montet, several more who are coming in. At the $500 level, we had Franklin Butterfield, Adrian Grant, Evelyn Jones, George Weeder, hey George, my fellow Kiwanian, Candace Moore, hi Candace. So many more of you are coming in at $500, $250. This is your chance, folks. Go ahead and pick up that phone, make a donation now. Every single dollar counts, and we are trying to reach our goal tonight, which we are oh so close to hitting. Now, without any further ado, as you are making those donations, I am so excited to introduce you to our super judges. Now, typically, at a normal YOY, the super judges deliberate on their own. They come back and they tell us who the winner is. This year, we have such a unique chance that we actually got to capture their feedback and response to our finalist speeches. So I'm about to turn it over. Let's take a look and hear what they have to say.
The prompt they got for all of this whole year was, you're a voice of your community. You have 3 finalists that all come at it from a very different angle.
Giving happiness is a value I learned at the Boys and Girls Club.
The cause of one's anxiety, I can no longer sit here silently.
While I am grateful for my club's supportive environment, there could be much more done in my club and community to help protect Black queer youth.
For him to tackle this speaks volumes to the type of person he is and his character.
I can remember to not feel like I had a group of friends that really understood me.
This is a value I've learned to incorporate into my everyday life and into the 2 businesses I was able to start before the age of 17.
I thought that his presence, in addition to his ability to articulate himself verbally, was very impressive.
I thought it was fantastic. You can tell that he has vision.
You guys have listened to their interviews, read their packets, and heard their speeches. So I hope you guys were impressed with them. We are super proud of them.
Joshua really connected with me in terms of the message and what he's trying to achieve.
His advocacy, super inspiring to be able to see.
With Roderick, I think he could be someone that the Boys and Girls Club could rely on.
I remember the ambition to want to accomplish and wondering how to get there.
Nyla did a fantastic job, almost flawless in terms of the interview.
But her poem at the beginning was incredibly striking, and to know that she wrote that poem was even more impressive.
The artistic side, the communication, I was always drawn to that growing up too.
You could really feel the passion that she had for her perspective.
Roderick, gosh, very impressive. I think he did very well in the interviews as well.
The way he explained his background in his community of Thomasville and the importance of the programs at the Boys and Girls Club. He has tangible impact in his community.
Networks like the Boys and Girls Club are really, really important to achieving all of those milestones.
The organization and how much they help throughout this whole process is always mind-blowing to me.
It was very difficult to choose because they were all such great participants.
Yes, I agree. I think all are amazing. It's going to be so hard to choose. They're all so great.
It's going to be so hard to choose. I mean, it's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how they did it. These judges had a very difficult task ahead of them, but they took care of business. And in a moment, we're about to tell you who the winner is. So I know you're pretty excited about that, right? Yeah? Okay. First of all, I want to give a special thanks to some of our super judges tonight. We've got Heather Housley, Ryan Wilson, TK Peterson, and kind of Atlanta's own now, we would all claim, Julio Jones, all right? So we're down to these final moments. I just want everybody here and at home watching just to give a big round of applause for all these nominees, because the hard work they put in, they deserve a standing ovation in my books, honestly. These kids were fantastic. Fantastic. Awesome. Yeah. Good job. Good job, guys. And for you guys at home, too, I wanted to remind you that the second and third place finalists will be going home with a $1,500 scholarship to further their education. So there's that as well, right? But before that, I want to bring somebody up on stage. Our 2019 Youth of the Year Award winner, Kimberly Hurd. I want to bring her up here so she can pass the baton on tonight, guys. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. The 2020-21 Boys and Girls Club of Metro Atlanta Youth of the Year Award. And it will be presented by Mr. Chad Cunningham, Senior Vice President with the Bank of America. Take it away, Chad.
Thank you, Amir. Bank of America is thrilled to be the presenting sponsor this evening. And I'm just blown away by these kids and what I've seen tonight. Now for the really big moment. Here we go. Our winner is going to be the recipient of a $3,000 scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020-2021 Metro Atlanta Youth of the Year is Nyla Smith from the A.W. Tony Matthews Boys and Girls Club. Congratulations, Nyla.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Okay, so, oh gosh, okay. Okay. Well, first, all honor goes to God. Just have to get that right. I just want to thank my mentors, my family, just everybody for being here, and also those who are supporting me at home, here, in heaven, everywhere. I'm at a loss for words. Thank you so much, though. Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Nyla. Everybody, big round of applause for our champion tonight. Big round of, let's everybody get up, come on. She deserved it. Big, 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 big deal. Great work, Nyla. Congratulations. I think we got a little bit of good news, too, because I see this lady on the side. Megan, come on up. You have some news for us?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how awesome was that? Congratulations to Miss Nyla and to all of our candidates, all of our finalists. Let's just take a moment to thank each and every single one of our families, all of our mentors, every single YOY candidate tonight went through a new challenge that even us as an organization couldn't have imagined, and you did it. You did it. Right. So congratulations to each and every single one of you. And now I am here with the privilege to tell you how much money we've raised tonight for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta. And that is thanks to all of you at home who are watching. We had hundreds of people tuned in tonight supporting this organization. And I'd like to call out some names. First, let's give a big shout out at the $1,000 level to Craig and Michelle Gunkel, to Claire Draper, to Eric Barnum, to Emma Joy Brown. Thank you so much for your support. At the $2,500 level, we had Mary Scheibel, Mark Huffsettler, Richard Derizo, Jeff and Janet Chalovich. Hello, Jeff and Janice. How are you, my friends? Carl Drake. We had at the 5K level, Kathy Waller and Elizabeth Hamilton. And then, ladies and gentlemen, about 10 minutes ago, we had a $25,000 donation come in.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Greg Amon. Stand up and give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Greg, for your support. We cannot do this without our donors, without our sponsors, and without our staff that make this happen. So now let's talk about how much we raised tonight. Let's get a drum roll. Come on, give me the drum roll. Our goal was $500,000, and tonight we have raised over $600,000. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is how much your supporters believe in this mission. It is such an honor and privilege to be a part of it. We just can't thank you enough. Who else are we here to thank, Amir? I think we have a few other comments to make.
Listen, we've got so many people to thank tonight. The people that put this together behind the scenes.
Correct.
All those guys back there with masks, shooting this, making sure the sound was right.
Meaningful Media, thank you so much for your production and support. Thank you.
Months of work. Months of work.
And most of all, let's give a big round of applause to the Special Events Director of Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Atlanta, Miss Kyler Beal, who is sitting in the back. Kyler worked tirelessly to put this together, and we were honored to be her partners in this. Again, my name is Magen Mcroberts. I'm the founder and CEO of Auction Event Works. We help put on this whole production, and Amir is one of our team members. It is such a pleasure. Thank you so much. And now, without any further ado,
Lilac Wine, presented by Publix.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, folks.
Night, guys.
Congratulations to Nyla Smith, the 2020 Youth of the Year winner. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Valerie. Oh, Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? Ooh, hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you. Oh, are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair, and are you busy? Oh, did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Oh, since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, Valerie. Valerie. Oh, Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. Ooh, and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head, I paint a picture. Oh, since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, Valerie. Valerie. Oh, Valerie. Hey, Valerie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Valerie. Valerie. Oh, Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Ooh, ooh, hey, yeah, yeah. Well, you done me, and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get giving in my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some more, learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and there you're free. You look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. So do you wanna come on? Scooch on over closer, dear, so I can nibble your ear. Oh, whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer. But my breath fogged up the glass, and so I drew a new face and I laughed. Guess what I've been saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanity and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and there you're free. You look into your heart and you find the sky is yours. So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need to complicate, 'cause our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours.
Well, she was an American girl, raised on promises. Couldn't help but thinking that there was a little more to life somewhere else. But after all, it was a great big world, lots of places to run to. Here did she had to die, try and see one little promise she was gonna keep. Oh yeah, all right. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. She was an American girl. Well, it was kinda cold that night. She stood alone on the balcony. Wouldn't rush the cars roll by out on 441 like the waves crashing on the beach. And for
easy, baby.
Make it last all
Last
night.
all night.
She was
An American girl. Oh.
Oh yeah, all right. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all
Last
night.
all night.
She was an American girl. Oh yeah, all right. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night.
Last all night.
She was an American girl.
Thank you so much. You've been listening to Lilac Wine. Happy to be here.
Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Then that time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. Hey, yeah. Ooh, seen a lot of things in this old world. But when I touch them, they did nothing, girl.
Thank you, everyone. We would like to also thank and honor all of our sponsors and donors for the Boys and Girls Club in Metro Atlanta. Thank you so much.
See the stars all the way from here. Can't you see the glow on the window pane? I can feel the sun whenever you're near. And every time you touch me, I just melt away. Everybody asks me why I'm smiling now from ear to ear. 'Cause I know nothing's perfect, but it's worth it after fighting through my fears. Finally, you put me first, and baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see. Come on, baby, it's you. You're the one that gives me more all. You're the one I can always call when I need you. Make everything stop. Finally, you put my love on top. Ooh, come on, baby. You put my love on top, 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 top. You put my love on top. Ooh, baby. You put my love on top, 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 top. Put my love on top. Baby, baby. I can hear the wind whip past my face as we dance the night away. And boy, your look, it takes like a night of champagne as I kiss you again and again and again. Everybody asks me why I'm smiling now from ear to ear. 'Cause I know nothing's perfect, but it's worth it after fighting through my fears. Finally, you put me first, and baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're
just like an oven. And I'll burn myself, just had to touch it. It's so fly, it's all mine. Hey, baby, and we don't mind all the watching. Hi, 'cause if they study close, real close, they might learn something. She ain't nothing but a little doozy when she does it. It's all mine tonight. And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma keep it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a good thing. All dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Hey, let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Hey, stop. Let me get a good look at it. Ooh, so thick. Now I know what to call it, a fatty. And ooh, so sick, got a hit, picked up a habit. And that's alright, 'cause you're all mine. Oh, oh, go and show me you call daddy. I guess they're just mad 'cause, girl, they wish they had it. Ooh, my killer, my thriller. Yeah, you're a classic. And you're all mine tonight. And as long as I've got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a few things. All dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Yeah, let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Hey. And as long as I've got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got fixed up to the nines. Let me show you a few things. All dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress I like. Love is swinging in the air tonight. Let me show you a few things. Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Hey, yeah. Let me show you a few things. Show you a few things about love. Hey. Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world, I'll turn it inside out. Yeah, I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star, leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car, passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees is why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a super spaceship on my way to Mars. On a collision course, I am a satellite. I'm out of control, I'm a sex machine, ready to reload like an atom bomb, about to explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees is why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, hey, hey, hey. Don't stop me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, whoa. Supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Once again, we are Lilac Wine, and thank you. Have a wonderful evening.